uh, Palantir to create vast federal data platform tying together millions of Americans' private records as its stock jumps. Palantir to create a vast federal data platform that connects millions of Americans' private records under a powerful AI system. Backed by the Trump administration, Palantir's new deal links Social Security, IRS, immigration data into one centralized system. It uses its Gotham software to flag fraud, track behavior, potentially shape government decisions. While Palantir stock has jumped 5.38% after the news, privacy advocates are raising concerns about the surveillance misuse. Palantir, all right, so are you familiar with Palantir?
Yes, this is like 1984 shit on steroids.
Yes, I mean, look, I'll let you go here. But what's coming here? If your eyes are open and you're seeing what's going on, what's coming here right now with this is kind of a social credit score system, where, and this is coming, folks. And Matt has talked about this often, and at first I really didn't agree with it, but you see it down the road. The writing's on the wall. What's going to happen here is a digital currency. We're going to live in a cashless society, and you're going to have a social credit score. And this Palantir here is creating a vast network of data. It's going to collect data on everybody. And if you are an enemy of our greatest ally, I have no doubt, I have no hesitation that what you're going to see is people's inability to find jobs or to keep a job or to have work, to have a bank account, to be able to
fly.
Yeah, well, you see it now. People have been put on no-fly lists. People have had their bank accounts taken away from them. So
now, what do you do in this case if they try to implement this? And it is implemented. What do you think the solution is, Scotty Stevens?
There's only one solution.
And what is that?
That's it's the only solution that's left, folks. And that we're not going to vote our way out of this. We're not going to fix this by political means. The only way that we can solve this problem in this country is what the Declaration of Independence said, which is when a government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to abolish it and to start a new one. Now, I'm not sure exactly what they meant by abolish, but
well, we can look at the synonyms for the word: exterminate, liquidate, annihilate,
right,
squash out,
so
stamp out.
The only thing that's left, and you can say, "Oh, we're winning the information warfare." We had Lily Gaddis on, and she's telling us that we're winning. We're winning. I see this as a win. When they come after you this hard, and they come after you to cancel you, that means that they're running scared. Is the words that she used. They're running scared.
Yeah.
I don't think they're running scared at all. I don't think so.
No, not yet. Again, you're right. They're not running scared. People are waking up, and I told this to people even in the JQ space. I said this to people. Whenever the Bolsheviks took power and started slaughtering everyone and throwing them in the gulags, everyone was awake. Everyone was red-pilled. You're in a gulag or you're dead, but you're red-pilled. You know what's going on. But what didn't they do? They didn't. Well, the White Army tried to fight, but the average citizen did not fight back. They lived under that evil horror of a regime from 1917 all the way, well, technically speaking, to 1989. I mean, things got better, I think, after like the 50s or 60s, but it was still bad. It was still really bad. It was a communist country. After Stalin died, it kind of got a little better. I think all the Jews were thrown out of or at least left the government position, so it wasn't that bad. But, I would say through the 50s, from 1917 through the 50s, I mean, you had like 60 million people just killed, slaughtered, and more thrown into gulags. And, there's only one way to combat that, and that's by self-defense, by implementation of the Second Amendment. You're not going to vote your way out of it. You're not going to meme share your way out of it. You're not going to sign a petition your way out of it. You're not going to debate your way out of it. I don't care how much fucking debate. Well, we should debate this guy. It'd be nice to debate that guy. Let's debate this over here. Well, I'll beat him in a debate. What the fucking difference does it make? You want to debate? Here's the ultimate debate: a fucking duel to the death between two men. That's the ultimate debate. You know who wins. The only one that's left standing at the end. That's who won the debate. Scotty?
I agree.
Okay.
100%. This is the only thing that's left. And here's the sad part about this is if you bring this up, if you suggest,
We brought it up.
right? Hold on. But if you suggest, what happens is
We are fat.
you're calling for no. Yeah. Well, yeah. People will say, "Oh, you're a fed," but the left, and the average normie will say, "Oh, well, you're calling for violence. You're calling for violence, and now you're a domestic terrorist because you're calling for violence." So, it's you have your options.
It's ridiculous.
You either accept that this country's gone and it's done, and just enjoy the time that you have left with your friends and your family, and leave a complete, utter disaster for future generations, or you nut up and you
Speak out to organize and fight back.
no. We encourage this, right?
We're encouraging self-defense of the constitutional republic, restoration of the constitution. Look, just today we were talking about this in the JQ space with Keith. Keith, I think, was the host. Waco and Ruby Ridge. Like, the government will fucking kill you and your family. They burnt people alive in Waco. They just fucking burnt them alive. Fuck you. We're going to kill you. Women and children. And these ATF agents or FBI agents took fucking selfies of the burnt rubble in the background. Like, look at me. Let me stand in front of this fucking burnt down fucking building where people were burnt to a crisp. No one went to jail. Men, women, and children killed. Why? Because they didn't like these people because they were different.
Well, listen, I feel a little discouraged. I'm not gonna lie. After everything that happened with Stu and Lucas and Phil, and so when I was in the JQ radio space, the way Phil was talking was a little disheartening. You could tell he was upset in his voice, and could Stu have handled things a little bit differently? Probably. I'm sure he was disappointed too that the hotel caved, especially the VFW. I was hugely disappointed.
But again, it's the LV. I don't know what the LVA could have done. I mean, Stu said he could have took a stronger stance, but like, okay, well,